Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I want to specially welcome you. My name is Bibra and I am your wig plug. On this channel, I share hair tips, wig tips, DIYs and tutorials. So if these are your area of interest, then you are in the right place. Please subscribe and turn on post notification because I want you to be the first to get notified whenever I share new content. And to returning viewers and subscribers, you're welcome once again. Thank you so much. Whoa, just look at this beauty, guys. So this is a 5 by 5 closure I made from scratch. I'll be sharing with you all my process in making this 5 by 5 closure, and also I'll be answering a few questions I got on ventilation. So please watch this video till the end. Okay, so guys, here we go. I'm going to place my lace on my dummy. I've already made this pattern I want to use for the 5 by 5 closure. So guys, I'm just going to emphasize on this pattern. A pattern helps me. I don't know about you, but it helps me a lot. Back then when I wasn't using a pattern, I would always go back every now and then when I'm ventilating with my measuring tape to ensure that I'm doing the right thing. Most times I would check if both sides are equal, if I've made a mistake or if it's in the middle and all that. So it usually eats up most of my time, but when I started using the pattern, I discovered that it saves me that time I would have spent measuring now and then. Another thing it does, it helps me place my net accordingly, accurately. It helps me place my net accurately. So right now I'm placing my net and I'm just making sure that the net is aligning with the lines I have on the pattern. I would even trace it out to ensure that it's okay, and in less than 3 minutes I will be done placing my net. So I place my nets easily, accurately with this pattern. Another thing it does, it gives me an outline I follow. Whenever I'm ventilating, I just follow the outline. I don't need to bother or worry if I'm doing the right thing or if it has exceeded the size I want. So most times I just do that and it makes it easier for me. So another thing it does, it even helps customize your lace. So if you're into lace customizing, like customizing your lace for closure making, you can use this pattern to be really beneficial because you can just fold along the lines that you have there and you just customize. All right, so that's it, guys. So if you'd like to see a video on how I made my pattern, on how I placed it on my dummy, I'm going to leave the link in the description box, so just go ahead and watch the video. Okay,
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles.
so guys, this is the hair I'll be using for this 5 by 5 closure. It's a single drawn 20-inch bone straight. Gosh, I love this hair. So I got this hair from a factory in Vietnam. I love it. It's so silky, the lushness of this hair. This is what I want to use for making the 5 by 5 closure. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and prepare this hair and I'll be ready to make the closure. So guys, I'm ready to ventilate. I'll just go ahead and start ventilating. Guys, I don't know why I always start ventilating from the middle. I always do this. There's no special reason. It's not necessary you start ventilating from the middle. You can start anywhere as long as you're sure of what you're doing. So for this closure, I'm going to be using split knot pattern. At first, I started with rolling knots, but along the line, I decided to change it to split knots. I wanted it to look natural. Someone asked me if there are different patterns and there are different methods of ventilating a closure. Yes, there are. There are so many methods, there's so different knotting patterns that you can use to ventilate a closure. For methods, we have the lining method, backflip method, lining vertical method, lining directional slant method, backflip vertical method, backflip directional or slant method. We have all different knotting patterns. There's the split knots, there's the rolling knots. It can either be single knotted or double knotted. Then there is spacing, how you space your closures when ventilating, how you space when ventilating matters. So, but for this closure, I'll be using split knots and it's going to be double knotted. So if you'd like to see a video of how I do my split knots, I'm going to leave the link in the description. So go ahead and watch it, okay?
I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it.
Spacing is also important because it determines how dense your closures or frontals will look or how natural it will look like. If you ventilate your closures or frontals too tightly without proper spacing, your closures might end up looking unreal. Likewise, if you overspace it, your closures might end up looking too light or bald in some areas. You want to use the right spacing method in order to achieve that natural looking closure or frontal. For this 5x5, I gave a space between each hole I ventilated on. Just watch closely. So following the pattern on the lace, trace out the vertical lines and you'll see that one space was left between each vertical line, and on the slant line, which I also like to call the horizontal line, one space was left between each slant line. Although how you space depends on the size of closures or frontal you're working on. For a 2x4 closure, I won't space this way because I wouldn't want the closure to look very scanty. One can as well decide not to follow the pattern on the lace and just ventilate on any hole in the lace. I like to call that free parts. Some persons prefer to use free parts while some persons prefer to follow the pattern on the lace. It depends on what works for you, but for me, this is what works for me.
I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew. I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the noon. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for
About size of pin and strands of hair, my ventilating needle came with four sizes of pin: the 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. Each pin picks a particular strand of hair. So for the back and around the side edges, I use the pin that picks 3 to 4 strands of hair. While for this particular section, I'm using the pin that picks 1 to 2 strands of hair. As you approach the hairline, you might want to reduce the strands of hair you ventilate into the lace. This will help it look very natural.
Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it. Wish I knew. I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray.
Okay guys, I just finished this side of the closure. I'll go ahead and do the other side. Guys, if you want your closures to have more volume but not too dense, that it still looks natural, fold your hairs into two equal parts before fixing into the lace. Except the hair is too short for this, then you can increase the strands of hair you ventilate, but make sure the pattern and hairline looks natural.
What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew
popular question I get is, how long does it take for you to finish a closure? How long it takes for you to finish a closure or a frontal depends on many things. Factors like speed, how fast you are, spacing, your timing, even the type of hair you're using. It took me 5 days to finish this because I have a schedule for ventilating. I ventilate during the day for a few hours, like 6 to 8 hours, and then go ahead to attend to other things. I still take breaks in between these hours. Why? Because I'm trying to avoid sitting in one place for too long. So, guys, I'll go ahead and finish this part and come back to show you guys what it looks like.
How much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew. I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problem. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be weighing my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed.
I believe we're done, guys. So this is what it looks like. Spots the hairline, and I'm going to show you guys what the inside looks like. So this is what it looks like. I like the fact that it's not too dense. This 5x5 closure was ventilated with double split knots technique. I just like the way split knots make your closures look natural. With the pattern I use, you can actually part your closures anyhow you'd like. If you'd prefer a C-cut, you can do that. So this is lovely, right? Guys, this is how it looks like underneath my skin. I use Swiss lace nets to achieve this, okay? You guys should definitely recreate this. With all the tips I have left in this video, it should be easy for you to recreate this. Hey guys, if this video was helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Also leave all your questions and comments in the comment section and I'll make sure to respond to them all. Thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. But don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notification. Alright guys, bye.